Down the ladder. 20 minutes to a thumbs up. Woo! Challenging day of hiking I've ever had. World's greatest hiker.
Hi everybody.
Good morning, America. Friday morning, 6 o'clock. Just got up. We night hiked in 2 hours last night. After we got the vehicle drops all done. Got to the shelter area, set up camp, hit the rack. We got about, I don't know, somewhere between 11 and 17 miles we're going to do today. We're going to see how it goes. Let's go see who else is in camp this morning. Looks like a Cuban fiber tarp. Some suspension. That must be a hammock camp. There he is over here. Hold on here for a second. Guy's got on trail runners. Superhero tights. He's got at least one hand. Ooh.
Hello everybody, I'm Dutch. Hi everybody, I'm Dutch.
I was going to go hiking earlier, and then I saw this homeless guy hitchhiking from Pennsylvania up to Vermont, so I picked him up. All right, we're going to go 1.8 miles into Battelle Shelter, 20 minutes to 10. Old Dutchy boy and I made it 1.8 miles in an hour night hiking. He is the world's greatest hiker.
No man, it's 2 miles, see? 2 miles.
That's to
from
the
FR 350. South. 2 miles.
But isn't that down this trail? That's the trail we just came on.
I'm telling you, it's 2 miles, man. It felt like 2 miles. And if it says 2 miles, it had to be 2 miles.
He's a ninja. If it was 2 miles, a man can wear black tights like that. He says 2 miles, it was 2 miles.
It was 2 miles.
702 Battelle Shelter. Dutch is packing up, getting ready. We're going to do somewhere between 11 and 19 miles today. Or we're going to take a 0, one or the other. Working our way up the summit of Mount Abraham. Oh man. Woo! It's a beautiful morning. Look left, brother.
Cool.
Nice.
Good, because if this gets, if I fall, I would like to be on film.
Proved to everybody I didn't push you.
And like Shug says, it's only worth falling if you got it on film.
That's right. Woo! Not an echo to be heard. Came down off of Mount Abraham. Now at Little Abe. Big Abe is just over 4,000 and Little Abe's at 3,900. It's a nice walk. Woo! Wow. This is beautiful. So far this morning, you haven't been able to walk more than half a mile without stopping and taking it all in. It's been incredible. At this rate, it won't make very much time. Look at this. Here's another little spur trail. Same view, different angle. I went from right there to here. You see the ski resort down there. This is becoming more and more difficult to keep walking north. It's more like stopping north. Well, let's see what happens in the next 1,000 feet. This is getting a little ridiculous. I'm maybe half a mile from that last place. Another opening, another beautiful view. Looks like we got a warming hut here too. Oh man. Pass in behind Castle Rock Trail Lift, so it'll be a left. Keep on trucking. What? Uh-oh. His ohm just got squeaky. You sure you're not? You sure that's not your bones? Here we go again. So we just came across the summit of Mount Ellen, which is the third highest peak in Vermont. Now we're at the chairlift for Sugar Bush North. And it's beautiful. Don't walk down a ski slope to the next chairlift unless you want to walk back up. Misunderstood the map. Now we're paying a price. Oh, Lord. Don't get caught up taking in the view. That view. Before you get to the big boards, retaining wall, there's what's kind of a half a cairn. There is 2 markers on a tree. And I believe that's an arrow. If you walk down to the next ski lift, you're gonna be tired. Well, we've been inside the tree line since the ski lodge area for a while now, and it's been just a consistent, steady downhill. Sometimes a little steeper than others. About 150 feet north of the Jerusalem Trail intersection when you're walking north. A little spur trail with a little vista. That's New York State. Lake Champlain. You can see the Adirondacks way in the background. Glen Ellen Lodge for lunch. 3/10 of a mile down the spur. Hey, world's greatest hiker, what are you having for lunch?
I'm having Thomas's Bagels, Hormel hard salami, and horseradish cheese on a bagel.
Does that give you the energy to persevere the next part of the day?
No, that does not. I don't really have energy for the next part.
I'm staying here. Help! That wasn't very world's greatest hiker.
This is now dinner. Good God, is mustard supposed to be this solid?
How old is that mustard?
It might be a little old. Haven't backpacked in a while.
Touch that.
Help, I can't get my mustard on my sandwich.
What's the world's greatest hiker to do?
Just take your mustard.
1:30 in the afternoon. Just finished lunch at Glen Ellis Lodge. Glen Ellen. Hold on. Yeah. 1:30 in the afternoon. Just finished lunch at Glen Ellen Lodge.
No, Glen Ellis.
Just finished lunch. Lunch is where the world's greatest hiker didn't have the world's greatest mustard. This place is pretty cool. I'll take you inside and show you around a little bit. Bunks, nice little picnic table. And to me, the best part is that view. It's 2 o'clock. Been on the trail just 20 minutes up out of from the lodge. And we've got another ski lift up here. Let's go check it out. All right, we're at Stark's Nest. There's a pleasant surprise here for anybody. There is a rain barrel for rainwater to drink. All right, we're going down the ladder. Hold on. The LT ain't no joke. Alright guys, just kind of cruising down here. Look at this view. We've ridge walked like all day long. Woo! From Stark's Nest, you go down and down and down. Past the shelter and down and down. Heading down to Vermont 17, which is known as App Gap or Appalachian Gap. If you like going down, you're gonna love that part of this part of the trail. It is downhill, ladders, and rebar, and stones, and roots. Down, down, down. All right, this is Vermont 17 out at App Gap. 2.5 miles till home. Come on, world's greatest hiker. You would think that's a beautiful place for a waterfall. That's the trail. Let's go. That's where I just came down. 5:14. We're getting, within just a little over a mile or so of the shelter. I'll tell you, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Division 8 of the Lawn Trail. Bread Loaf, Lincoln Gap to Appalachian Gap, and then from Appalachian Gap up through what we've been doing. Whew. Tremendous amount of respect. It's been beautiful, probably one of the most scenic sections, but you don't get to open your stride up in very many places. It's a lot of climbing up and down. Whoo, buddy. This is Molly Stark's balcony, and it is beautiful. Woo! Man, what a place. Listen, if I don't get a thumbs up and a like on this video and a comment after doing that, I don't know what. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, send the people you don't like out to Division 18 on the Long Trail. Woo! You gotta be kidding me. That's about a 40 or so foot climb down, I'd say. My goodness. It is 5:47 and I am welcoming the sight of a hardwood forest. Whoa, man. We spent almost the entire day up above 33 or 3,400 feet. By far today was the most technically challenging day of hiking I've ever had. As far as navigating, I'd say moderate to difficult, maybe even some extremely difficult climbs and descents. But I'm back in the hardwood forest, opening my stride up. It feels good. There's a welcome sign. It doesn't even say welcome. Birch Glen Shelter. Hey, bud.
Hey.
How's it going?
That's all good. Hey, Pop.
Hey, guys. All right, time for a little dinner. Tonight's ramen noodles with broccoli cheddar Bear Creek soup. Let's get it cooking.
Salmon. Sweet and spicy. That sounds good.
On how you play it, because sometimes you certain things are 3 cards.
8:03, hitting the rack. Just starting to rain. Good day on the trail. Learned a thing or two from Dutch. Apparently, once you hike the Appalachian Trail, you pick up a trick or two. See you in the morning, boy.
See you in the morning.
Good morning, America. 5:30 Saturday morning. Another rainstorm, windstorm blew in last night. Seems like that normally happens on Sunday mornings, not Saturday mornings. Low only got down to 60. It was a nice night. Time to pack up camp. 6:20, time to hit the road. 13.4 mile day today. Climbing up, doing another 4,000 footer. The world's greatest hiker and me. It's 7:30 in the morning and it is dark. It's been very, very foggy. And this trail compared to what we finished up on in Division 8, this has been a nice walk this morning. There's been a few climbs and a number of little creek crossings and stuff, but all in all, not too bad. It's pretty muddy. You kind of expect that after the rain last night. So I've been on the trail just over an hour. I think we left about 6:20, 6:25, something like that. We're gonna make it to the shelter, have a little granola and blueberries, cup of coffee. Today we've got shelters at 3 miles, at the 8-mile mark, at the 10-mile mark, and then at 13.5 or 13.4 is where we're staying. I'm curious as to what kind of a view that might be. I guess I may have to come back to figure it out. They say the next 5 miles can take 4 to 5 hours, which tells me they're probably not the easiest trail, but feeling a lot better now that I had a little breakfast. My right knee has still got a little twinge in it from yesterday, but not too bad. There's a shelter in 5 miles.
Burnt rock. Oh, we're headed towards Camel's Hump.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the place where everybody says it's real bad, right?
Yeah.
Great.
You looking forward to it?
Yeah. That's what I was hoping for.
Dutch, how's the trip been so far?
Oh, really good. Really good. Just gotta learn how to rock climb first.
I'll tell you what, you don't see very many people film this on the Long Trail documentaries. They got their cameras stored away. Woo! It's a good thing we're rewarded with a nice view.
Great.
Anything you want to say to your family? It's 11:25. So 8:20, 3 hours since we left the shelter. We've just been toughing our way through the last little bit from burnt rock and that ladder. Hard to make any time. We're gonna have to possibly reevaluate our itinerary. We were hoping to do almost 57 miles in the 4 days, plus a 5.5 hour ride back once we shuttle the vehicles. So it'd be almost 7 hours of driving once we get out. So we're gonna get up here to lunch to the shelter. We're hoping we're only about 1.5 miles or so away, and reevaluate. Respect the long trail. It's the way it's been all morning. Low clouds, foggy, mist and rain. Pushing our way through. The old long trail just keeps giving to you. Woo. That's the first moose sign I've seen north of Lincoln Gap. I was beginning to wonder how far north the moose go. There's at least one that goes north of Lincoln Gap. 12:20, 4 hours up to Mount Ethan Allen. I thought I'd been here about 4 times already. I'm glad they have a sign. 1 mile to the shelter. Pretty steep downhill as I understand it. Low clouds coming in. Not much of a view. Whoo! Woo! Boy, coming off of that last summit, my right knee is really smarting every step, especially the big downhills when you're trying to navigate and step a certain way. I think I gotta be getting close to the shelter. I wish I had a nickel for every time I said I was getting close to the shelter. All right, Spam is for lunch. Nothing a little Spam and mustard won't cure. Some Tiger Balm on my knee. Dry my feet out. 1:12, made it to the shelter. Time to doctor up the knee, take care of the feet, and get some food. My knee's hurting pretty bad. I gotta make a decision here. Last 1.5 miles wasn't fun.